Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. In previous video, I have shown you how to backend code for this, that is add new questions. So if you have not watched that video, then just go to description there. I put the link for my previous video, or you can simply do one thing, just click on the suggestion on the right side of the screen. Okay, so in this video, I'm going to show you how to design for this one, that is update question, and how to backend code for this, and how to put the sync button, and how this question is being fetched from the database and being set inside this combo box, and on the basis of these the question numbers are being shown inside this one. For set 2 we have 5 questions, for set 1 we have 10 questions like this, and when I select any question, then the data will be here. We can update and reset the data. Okay, so in this video I'm going to show you how to design this, connect this with this update questions, and after that we will do the backend coding for this one. Okay, so this is complete project, that's why everything is working. So I'm going to close this and move back to the project on which we are working. We are working on quiz management video. Okay, so let me just open that. Just on this one, let me just start this, and let me just show you that till where our task is done. Here you can see this. When I click on this add new question, the form is open. When I click on this, nothing happens. So we are going to design this. So log out, and let me close this actually. Okay, so first thing what we have to do is we have to move inside this one, that is teacher_UC. So in previous videos we have actually created this folder, so I will suggest you to please watch all my previous videos related to this project if you want to work on this one. Okay, so right click on this and click on add and select new user control inside this one. Click on this, give a name to this one. I'm going to name this one UC underscore questions, update questions, and click on add. This will add a new user control. This will take few seconds. Here you can see this new update question is added over here. So I'm going to copy the size from this one, the previous one, move back over here. Size, here you can see this. Let me just copy 1095,768. Inside this one, right click on this, go to properties and set the size. Hit enter. After this we have to set the background color to white. So for now its background color is controller default, it's controller, but this is little bit off white. So when I click on this, click on custom, and when you select white, the color is little bit changed. Okay, after this what we have to do is we have to add one label over here. So let me just go over here, click on this and search for label, just drag and drop it over here. Click on this, increase the font size, and select 18 or 20 like this one, and make this one bold actually. Hit OK. I'm going to change the name text for this one. So search for text, here we find this, and I'm going to change this one to update questions. Hit enter. Now the label is set. Before we add other controls inside this one, first I want to connect this with this one, that is teacher.cs design, that button. Okay, so move back over here, and what we will do, we actually need to change the design name for the second button, that is update question. So click on this and select the design name. So here you can see this, the design name for this one is Guna 2 button. So I'm going to change this one to ptn update questions. Hit enter. After this what we have to do is we have to actually move back over here to this one, and here we have to add one Guna 2 ellipse inside this one. Just drag and drop it over here. Just select this, target control, check this one and select this one, UC underscore update question. The form name, that user control name, we have to select over here. Just save it, copy this one, move back to this teacher.cs, paste it over here, select this one, and here you can see this. In the previous one we have selected panel 2, so just click on this one, new one, and select this one, panel 2 again, and save it. After this what we have to do is we have to start project once and just close it. to actually load that user control, that is UC underscore update question inside this toolbox. So let me start this. So I have started the project, it will take few seconds. You just need to open this and just close this. After this, move back inside this one, that is toolbox. And here you have to search for UC underscore update questions. Here you can see this, just drag and drop it over here. Just click on this and select the location to 0, 0. Hit enter. And here you can see this, it's on the place update questions. Next thing, we have to show this user control only when we click on this update question. So double click on this, this will generate an update question button, click event. So first thing what I have to do is, when this form loads, I want to hide this update questions. For that, we have to move inside this one, that is the load event of this user control. Where it is, here you can see this teacher underscore load. Inside this one, we have to make this one visible is equal to false. So update not this one, UC underscore update question dot visible is equal to false. So you must be worried that we haven't set any name for this user control, but how we are going to get it? This is the default name the system provide to our user control. So click on this one and click on this, and here you can see this, the design name is UC underscore update question. You want to change, and you can change it over here, and the same name you have to give over here. Okay, so now I've made this hidden is equal to true, and after this what we have to do is make this one visible. For that, UC underscore update question dot visible is equal to true, and we have to bring this in the front. UC underscore add new, not add new, to the update question dot bring to front. Why we write always this bring to front? Because there are multiple user controls one over another. So if we make visible and if we don't bring it to front, then it will be visible behind some other user controls. So in that case, the application will not function properly. Okay, so that's why we have to always bring it to front. Now start this and let's check if this user control, that is update question, is working or not. So I've started the project. Initially it will be hidden. Here you can see this, when I click on this, yeah, this one is visible. Initially there are the background which we have set, and when I click on this, yeah, update question is also visible over here. Next thing what we have to do is we have to start adding the other stuff like text box, labels and other things. So I'm going to close this one, move back over here, and first thing what I'm going to do is I'm going to add one label. So let me add one label inside this one. So just drag and drop it over here, and I'm going to name this label set. Change the text to set. I'm going to set few properties for this one. So move back over here, click on this and select the font size to 12 and hit OK. Now this one is looking nice. After this we have to add one combo box. So move back over here, search for combo box, just drag and drop it over here, place it like this, not this one. We are going to use the Guna 2 combo box. So move back over here and I'm going to use combo, and I'm going to use this one, Guna 2 combo box, drag and drop it over here. Okay, let me just delete this. After this what I have to do is I have to set some size. What I mean with the size is that whatever text inside this one needs to be shown in that particular size. So click on this one, select this, move back over here, click on this one and select 12 and hit OK. After this we have to actually set the for color. It means that whatever text inside this one will be in that particular color. So move back over here and search for color. So this is fill color is white and for color, where it goes, for color, select this one black, and in the same place the border color is something gray. So I don't want gray, I want black. So select this one, and this one is looking nice. In the complete project this one is not black, but this time I'm going to set this one black because this one will be definitely look nice. After this we move to the back complete project and click on this, and I'm going to copy the size for this one. that combo box 340,36. So move back over here, click on this one, search for size, where the size goes, yeah, paste it and hit enter. And I'm going to copy the location for this one, 152,177. So move back over here, just click on this and copy the location, paste it, 152,177, hit enter. Now this is in the proper position. Okay, after this we have to add one more, so I'm going to copy these two and paste it once again and move back over here, and I'm going to change this one to text, for this one to question number. Hit enter. After this, for this one everything is done for this one. After this we need to add one more label, so I'm going to copy this and paste it once again and put it in the center, and I'm going to change this one to question like this, and I'm going to add one text box actually. So I'm going to use this Guna to text box, so drag and drop it over here. I need only one for now. Just click on this and change the font color to 12, font size actually. I'm going to change the font color as well, so for color, border color will be black, and the for color here you can see this, just change this one to also black. Okay, text box is here. Just move back over here, and we have to set the size for this one. So I'm going to set the size, copy the size from here, just click on this and I'm going to copy the size and move back over here, just click on this and search for the size, just paste it over here, and we have to place this like this one, like this, and this one is looking nice. After this what we have to do is we have to actually add few more text box and labels, so I'm going to copy these two and paste it once again. This time I'm going to make this one shorter of this one size. Okay, and this needs to be here like this. I'm going to change the name for this one, that is option 1. Just click on this and change the text to option 1. Hit enter. Select these two, copy this and paste it once again. Move back over here like this, select this one and change this one to option 2. After this, paste it again and move back over here, select this one and change this one to option 3, or option 2 to this one and option 3 to this one, and we paste once again, and this will be option 4 like this. And we need one more, that will be the answer, so I'm going to copy this and paste it once again, move back over here in the below, and this will be answer. Select this one and change the name to answer. Let me copy the location for this one from complete project, so move back over here, click on this, go down, just select the location for this one, 152,613. So click on this and let me just set the location. There we go, like this. Everything is in place. We need to add few buttons over here, so move back over here and search for Guna 2 buttons. Just drag and drop it over here, and one more we need, so I'm going to delete this, click on this one and change the text for, so I'm going to change this one to update, and after this I have to set the text. Click on this one, select 12, click on OK. I'm going to set the font to Century Gothic select bold and 12 is okay. After this we have to set the size for this one, so search for size, where it goes. Let me just make this one a little bit large, and here we find the size 146,48. Hit enter. After this we have to set the color for this one, so I'm going to set the color to 0,118,225. Hit enter, and I'm going to set some border radius for this one. Border color and border radius. Okay, border radius, change this one to 8, not 8, 18 I guess, yeah. And I'm going to set some border, so border thickness will be 2, not 2 exactly. I'm going to set this one 1. And what I want is, when I hover over this, the color behind the fill color needs to be changed, and the for color needs to be in the white, not in the white, in this blue color, and the fill color will be white. So for that, just move back over here and search for hover state. Just select this button. After that we can see the hover state, right? So I've selected that button and move back over here and search for hover state. Here you can find this. The fill color will be white and the for color will be 0,118,225. Hit enter, and the border color will be remain black. So I'm going to select the black over here, and we have to actually set the image inside this one. So I've already provided all the images, and I can link in the descriptions to download that. After that you can use those images. So search for image, click on this one, local resources, click on import and explore where you have stored all the images. Okay, so I'm going to use this image. If you can't able to find this one in the drive which I have uploaded, just search it in Google, you will find it easily. Okay, so click on OK, and I'm going to change this one to 30,30 and hit enter like this, and this one is looking nice. After this I'm going to start the project, and let's check if this hover state works or not. So I'm going to start this one. Now the project has started. Just click on this one, and here you can see this. When I hover over this, the fill color is changed and the back color is white, and this one is looking really nice. Okay, and here you can see this, nothing is being loaded for now, and every text box and everything is in place. We can actually move these on a little bit on the right side to align to this one. Okay, so I'm going to close this. So select these all at a time and just move these like this one. Yeah, this one is now looking nice. We need one more button, so I'm going to copy this and paste it once again and place it over here. Just click on this, and I'm going to change the name text first. So change the text to reset, and I'm going to change the image also. So click on this one, select this, import local resources, and I'm going to use this one. Click on OK. Yeah, here we go. Now we have reset and everything is in place. Now we have to start coding for the backend. So before we start coding for the backend, first thing what we have to do is we have to update or change the name for these all stuff. Okay, so we missed one button over here. We have to add one button over here. So I'm going to search for image picture box actually. So I'm going to drag and drop one picture box over here. I'm going to set one image inside this one. Just click on this, choose images, local resources, click on import, and just select this sync GIF and click on OK, and just select this one to stretch image like this. I'm going to copy the size from this complete project. So move back over here, select this one. This is a picture box, and I'm going to copy the size for this one, that is 66,66. Move back over here, click on this and copy the size, hit enter like this one. After this we need to add one button inside this, so I'm going to use one button, just Kuna 2 button, just drag and drop it, and I don't need to set any text inside this. So let me just clear this one, and I'm going to set one image inside this one. So click on this one, select this, local resources, click on import, and I'm going to use this image, hit OK and OK, change the image size to 30,30, and I don't want any fill colors, so I'm going to just click on this web and it will be transparent like this. Let me copy the size for this one, the button inside this, So I'm going to copy the size, it's this one, and the image size is 35,35. So move back over here, click on this, image size is 35,35, hit enter, and the size for this button will be this one, that is 34,35, and we have to place this in the center of this one. Now our designing part and everything is ready. Okay, so now we have to actually start changing the name. So I'm going to click on this, and first thing I want that whenever I put mouse over this one, the icon, the pointer needs to be changed to the hand. Okay, so click on this, and for that we have to actually change this cursor. So I'm going to select this one to hand, just like this. Whenever we hover over this one, it will be changed to hand, the cursor will be changed to hand. So I have started the project, so let's check this one if this works or not. And here we go. So click on this one, and here you can see that this one is working, and when I hover over this, the background color is a little bit changed, and the sync button we found hand over this one. So I have to change this background color. This is gray, so I don't need that gray whenever I hover inside this one. So I've closed the application, just select this one and move back over here and select the hover state, background color, not the border color. Fill color, change this one to white. If that will be white, then we hover over that, the color is changed to white, and it's already white, so we can't see any effect. Click on this one, and here you can see that this time when I hover over this, no background is visible, no background color is changed. Okay, on click the color is changed, so we can also fix that. Let me check that. So select this and search for clicked, check the state, the fill color will be white this time also. Okay, now we are done with this button. Next thing what we have to do is we have to start changing the name. So first I'm going to start with this one and change the name, that is the design name. Change this one to btn sync. Okay, after this what we have to do is we have to start changing other names. Enter, select this one. I'm going to change this one to combo set. Select this one and change the name for this one to combo questions. Question, yeah, and this one will be txt question. This is combo question and this is txt question. After this we have to set for these. So this will be txt option 1. I'm going to copy this, select this one, I'm going to paste it over here, change this one to question 2, sorry, option 2. Inside this one, option 3, this will be option 4, and this will be txt answer. Hit enter, and this will be btn update and btn reset. So btn update and btn reset. Hit enter. Okay, so first thing what I want is whenever this program start or load, I want to load the question, how many questions set available in our database. I want to load those number of set inside this one. Okay, so for that we have to start coding with the load event of this user, sorry, the update question. So double click on the empty space, this will generate a update question load event. And before we start writing anything inside this one, first thing we have to make the object of that function class. Inside function class we have actually written the code to set data, get data, to actually perform all the database related operations. So if you have not watched that video, in the previous video I have shown that. So if you have not watched, then please refer the previous video so that you can understand what actually my function class contains. So function fn is equal to new function, like this one. After this, we need one variable of a string type. So string, I'm going to name this one query, because we are going to write whatever query we need inside this variable, that is the string type and query. So with the help of this function class fn, we can actually call all the methods inside this function, that is set data, get data. These methods we are going to use. So inside this update question, first thing I'm going to actually write the query. So query is equal to select distinct question set from question. Why I have written this distinct? Because I want to select only one time. Move back over here, and if I write the same query, let me just copy this query from here and move back inside this one, not this one, inside this one, and paste it over here. And let me just remove this distinct and just execute this query. Select question set from question. Questions, actually this is the questions, this is the table name. So let me just select this and execute this, and here you can see this. When I write this one, 1 is repeated multiple times and 2 is repeated multiple times, and 3 and 1, 4 is also over here. Okay, here you can see this 2 is repeated multiple times and 3 and 4, because there are different questions available inside this. In set 1 there are 10 questions, so 10 times 1 will be here. Okay, so when I write distinct, it means that I need only unique values. So I'm going to write this one. I write this and now select this one and execute this. This time we can see only 4 sets are available. So I'm going to copy this, move back over here and paste it. There we go. Now the query is ready. Next thing what I have to do is, whenever we load, whenever this update question is loaded, every time this set number, the set will be also reloaded. So I want to clear the item, then we reload it. So first I want to clear this. So I'm going to combo set dot items dot clear. I will show this why I have added this line of code over here. Okay, so after this what we have to do is we have to just call this method, that is get data, and this get data method, that is with the help of function fn dot get data, and inside this one we have to pass the query. So now this method actually return a data set object, so we have to store that inside the data set. So data set ds is equal to function dot get data, and now whatever data is returned while calling this query will be stored inside this data set. Next thing what we have to do is we have to just set these data into the combo box. So for that we have to just write a loop for int I is equal to 0 and I should be less than ds dot tables 0 dot rows dot count and I plus plus, and here we have to set the combo set dot items dot add. Inside this one we have to add ds dot tables 0 dot rows, and we have to add the row I, and the column always will be 0 dot to string, like this one. Why I have written I over here? So in the database, when I have executed this query, here you can see this, there are multiple rows but column is only one, that is 0th column, always 0th column. This is 0th row, 1, 2 and 3. Every time the index, the row value is being changed, not the column. So this I represents the column, because this ds stores the data in the format of tables, so that there will be always 0th column, and the I, that row, is going to change. So this row is going to execute from the 0 to ds.tables to the last row. Okay, so now let's start this and let's check if this set combo set is filled with data or not. So I will start the project. click on this one, and here you can see this, we have 4 sets available. Next thing what I want is when I select any index value, suppose I have selected 2, then I want to show all the questions available in the 2 inside this one, that is question number, combo question number. Okay, so if I select 1, there will be 1 to 10 question numbers. If I select 2, then there will be how many questions available inside this one will be visible inside this one. So let me close this, and we need to move inside this one, that is UC update questions. Click on this, select this, and go to events, select this one, and here you have to select this selected index change. Double click on this, this will generate a combo set selected index change. And here what we have to do is we have to just first combo questions. Okay, I'm not going to clear this for now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to write a query first. So query is equal to select Q and O from questions. Questions is our table name, where question set we are going to take this question set from the combo box, combo set actually. Okay, so this is single quotes, double quotes, plus plus, double quotes, single quotes, like this one. And inside this one we have to write combo set dot text, like this. Okay, so this Q number is the column name in our table. If I move back over here, just execute this, and here you can see this Q number is the question number and Q set is the set column name. Okay, so move back over here, and this questions is the whole table name. Okay, after this, now the query is ready. Next thing what we have to do is we have to write the data set. We need a data set. ds is equal to, again we need to call the method get data. Inside this one we have to pass the query. Okay, again what we have to do is we have to just start the loop from 0 to how many the values inside this one, how many rows, till the nth row we want to execute this for loop. So int I is equal to 0 and I should be less than ds dot tables. Inside this one we have to put the 0 dot rows I, and this will be always 0 dot to string, like this. And we want to, we have written something wrong, ds not ds dot tables 0 dot rows dot count and I plus plus. And we have to set this one to combo question dot items dot add. We want to add this one, ds dot tables 0 dot rows I, and we have to add the column names, that will be 0, and we have to convert this one to toString, like this. Now let's start this and let's check if the question is updated in the combo questions whenever we select this set or not. So I've already started the project. So I'm going to click on this one, that is update questions, and here you can see this. For now nothing is inside this one, so I'm going to select 1 and click on this one, and here you can see this, there are 1 to 10. But this time if I select 2, then you must be worried that how this happened. Here you can see this, we have 1 to 10 and again 1 to 5. If I select 1, then this time the set is larger than the previous one. Okay, here you can see this. If I keep selecting 1 again, then more 10 questions is updated, and this is not looking nice. So what we have to do is, before we add something inside this one, we have to actually clear this combo box before adding other stuff. So here you can see this, if I click on 3, now again this combo is being increased. Okay, so first thing what I have to do is, let me close this, and I have to actually clear this combo box before we adding questions or question number inside this one. So combo question dot items dot clear, and once this one is clear, then we add new stuff. So let me start this and let me check this time that still the issue happens or not. Click on this one, select 1, we have 1 to 10 question. Click on this one, select 2, this time we have only 5 questions. So now the issue is resolved. Here you can see this. For the set 3 we have only one question, set 4 we have only one question. So now what I want is, when I select any question inside this one, then I want to fetch the question details over here and show inside this one, these all text box. So for that you again want to code inside this one, that is combo question dot select index change. So I'm going to close this. Okay, and move inside this one, that is UC underscore update questions. Select this one, events, select index change. Just double click on this. This will generate a combo question dot selected index change. Inside this one we have to write the query. First we have to write the query is equal to, and I have to write the query like select question comma option A comma option B comma option C comma option D comma A and S. That is, these are column name for question, option A, option B, option C, option D, and finally the last one is answer. We need to fetch these records and we have to mention from which table we want to fetch these data. So from questions, and after this where the question set is equal to, we are going to take the question set from the combo question set. So combo set dot text, and we have to also check for the question number. So and Q and O is equal to single double plus plus double single, like this one. Inside this one we have to mention combo question dot text, like this. Okay, now we have the value. Now we have actually written the query and we have to extract this value. So fn dot get data, and inside this one we have to pass the query. This will return the data whatever being fetched after selecting the questions. Okay, and that will be returned in the dataset object format. So we have to store inside this one dataset ds is equal to function dot get data, and now we have the data inside this one. After this what we have to do is we have to set this into the different text box. So our text box name is txt questions. So dot text is equal to ds dot tables. So this one we have 0th table dot rows, 0th rows and 0th column dot to string, like this one. So let me start this and let's check if this one works or not. One, select this one, and here you can see this. Now the question is visible over here. Change the question, again change the question is being changed. Yeah, this one is working fine. In the same way we have to set the questions inside this one, the options inside this one. Let me close this. You must be worried that from where we are going to actually select this. Why I'm writing row 0 comma 0, because we have, whenever this query will be returned, it will return only single row. Okay, so we have selected questions, option A, option B, option C, option D, answer. We have selected only these options. So at the 0th row, column name, the row will be always 0. So the row is 0 and the column will be 0th this time. For this one, this will be 0, 1, this will be 0, 2, this will be 0, 3, this will be 0, 4, this will be 0, 5. Okay, so I'm going to set this. So txt option 1 dot text is equal to ds dot tables 0 dot rows 0, and the column will be 1 this time, and just convert this one to string. After this we have txt option 2 dot text is equal to ds dot tables 0 dot rows 0, and the column will be 2. Convert this one to string. Txt option 3 dot text is equal to ds dot tables 0 dot rows 0 and the column will be 3. Convert this to string. Txt option 4 dot text is equal to ds dot tables 0 dot rows 0 comma not over here 4. This will be 0 and this will be 4. Convert this one to string, and finally we have txt answer dot text is equal to ds dot tables 0 dot rows 0. This will be fifth dot to string. Now our task is done. Now let me start this and let's check if every data is being fetched and set inside the text box or not. Click on this one, select this and select any question, and here you can see this, everything is okay. So there is some mistake. No, yeah, everything is fixed correctly and being shown. So select 4 and 1 ABCD, and the correct answer is yeah, this one is working. Next thing, I'm going to code for this one, that is the reset button. After that, in last, I'm going to code for this one, that is update. So I'm going to close this and just move back to the designing part over here. Just go below and just double click on this. This will generate a click event for btn reset. Here you can see this. Now the click event is generated. Before we write anything inside this one, I'm going to actually write this one method, that is public void. I'm going to name this one clear all. Inside this one, I'm going to clear other stuff like txt question dot clear. After this, txt option 1 dot clear, txt option 2 dot clear. After this, we are going to clear the txt option 3 dot clear, txt option 4 dot clear, and I'm going to clear the txt answer dot clear. And we also want to deselect the combo box. So for that, combo box combo question dot selected index is equal to -1, and combo set dot selected index is equal to -1. Now our method is ready. Now we have to simply call this method inside this one. So clear all, just restart the application and let's check if this one is working or not. Click on this one, select 1 and 3, and when I click on this, okay, something went wrong. Txt question. Okay, let me stop this and let me restart this one once again. Okay, like this. Click on this one. Okay, the combo question. Okay, let me just fix this one. Move back over here inside this one, and before we changing this one, I want to change this combo question. Before combo question, I want to deselect the combo set. And this time if I click on reset, yeah, this one is working. This one is working. Okay, so next thing we have to update the question. So let me close this and we move back over here to the UC_update question. After this, just double click on the button to generate a click event for this update. So just double click on this. This will generate a btn update click event, and here we go. Next thing here, what I have to do is I have to just extract the values from each text fields and update this with the database. So first I will check that if combo question dot selected index is not equal to -1. If this one is -1, it means that combo question is not selected. In that case, I want to show the error or some information to the user. So else I'm going to show a message box. So message box start show. Inside this one, I'm going to show the user select question, not question, select question first. Okay, I'm going to name this one, this message box, message, and this message box needs to have some button. So message box button dot OK, we need only one button, and after this message box icon, this will be dot warning like this, and let's check if this one is working or not. So let's start this. Click on this one, select the set, but I am not going to select the question, and I'm going to click on this one, select question first. The message is being shown and this one is looking really nice. Now if I select question 1 and click on update, no pop-up is shown because we are now in the if condition, and in if condition we haven't coded anything. So here you can see this, in the if condition we haven't coded anything. So first thing what I have to do is I have to extract the values from the text fields. So first I'm going to extract the string question set is equal to combo set dot text. After this I'm going to extract the question number, so string q and now is equal to combo question dot text. After this I need question, the string question is equal to txt question dot text, the string option 1 is equal to txt option 1 dot text, like this one. After this we have to actually need these 4 times. So I'm going to copy this, paste it, and I'm going to change this one 2 3 4, and this one also needs to be changed 2 3 and 4, like this. After this we need one more, that is answer. So string ans is equal to txt answer dot text, like this. Now we have extracted all the values from every text fields. Next thing we have to write the query. So I'm going to write a query. So query is equal to, this will be update query, so update questions. This is questions, the column name, sorry, the table name is questions, s is in the last, so make sure you write the query correct. Update questions, set question is equal to single quotes, double quotes, plus plus, double and single, and then this one we have to pass the question, this variable, this one. Okay, after this, after question we have option A. So this is option A is equal to single, double, double, single, inside this one 2 plus symbol, and option 1. After this we have option, okay, I'm not going to write this again and again, I'm going to copy this part, not this much, just copy this, and to paste it 3 times, 1 2 3, like this. So question, we have set the question for option A. Option A, this one will be option B. Change this one to 2. Option C, change this one to 3. And now at last, this is option D. Change this one to 4. Okay. After this option, let me just put a semicolon over here, and we have answer. So I'm going to set the answer for at last. So that column name for this one is ANS is equal to single double plus plus double single, and so this one we have to pass ANS like this, and we have to set this value for a particular set and question. So we have to match this where Q set is equal to single double double single inside this one, and we have to pass the Q set inside this one, and Q and capital NO is equal to single double double single plus sign, and this will be question number like this. Now our query is ready. Now change the line, pause the video and write this query, and don't make any mistake, don't miss any single codes. Pause the video and write the query. Now the query is end over here. At last we have extra double quotes because we have opened with the double quotes. Here you can see this, we have started with the double quotes. Okay, so now our query is ready. Next thing what we have to do is we have to actually execute this query. So fn dot set data, and inside this one we have to actually set the data. So we have to pass the query, not question, query. We have to pass the query and we have to pass some message. So I'm going to pass the message question number, and this will be plus Q and O plus double quotes. I'm going to change the line slash n, and the question set like this plus Q set plus double quotes slash n is updated. Now our query is ready. So now start this. Actually what I have did is I have passed the query, this query, and set data is not going to return anything. It's a void method, so that's why. And here you can see this void function set data, and it accepts two arguments. First is a string query and second is a string message, whatever message we want to show to the user. So this will be the question number, and we will fetch this question number from this variable, that is question number, and it will show the user that question number this from question set this one is updated. It will show the user. This will really look nice. So I'm going to start this one. Click on this, select 4, set A. Here you can see this is A, B, C. I'm going to write this one, update, and here you can see this question number 1. This is question number 1. Question set 4 is updated, and this one is looking really nice. So click on OK. If I reset this and again I select 4 and select question 1, and you can see this is ABC this time. So I'm going to move back this one to A and update this. If I select 1, and this one will be 10 ALU, and I'm going to set btechdays, update this. Question set 1, question number is 10, is updated. Click on OK. If I reset this one 1 and select 10, again we can see btechdays inside this one. So I'm going to clear this, update this once again, and everything is working. So this why we have added the sync button. So I'm going to show you why we have added inside this one. Here you can see this, we have 4 sets and we can actually fetch this one, that is the question number 1. Okay, so now I'm going to add a new question. So here you can see this set 5, question A. I'm going to write everything A inside this one. Okay, the answer will be A, and finish it. No, first I want to save this. So next question added, and then I want to finish it. Okay, so move back over here, and you can see this still only 4 question is visible. We need to actually, if I want to load the set, we have added the 5th set, right? So you can see this, the next is 6th. So if we want to show the 5th set over here, we have to close the application and restart this. Instantly I can't load this. That's why I have added this sync button. For now we haven't coded for the sync button. So here you can see this, when I click on this nothing happens, but I'm going to code for this one. So let me close this. When I click on this button, the new data will be loaded inside this one. So move back over here, let me close this. Move back over here, go to the top, click on this button, just double click on this to generate a click event for this button. So just double click on this, this will BTN sync. What I have to do is I have to simply call the UC update question load event, because whenever the form is loaded, then the data inside the set combo set is set. Okay, so I have to just call like this UC update question underscore load. Inside this one we have to pass this, the context, and we have to pass the second parameter as null like this. Now I'm going to start this, and I'm going to add one new set, that is 6th set. Here you can see this. Now we have 5 set and 5th set, and we have one question inside this one. And if I click on this, nothing happens. Okay, just move back over here, and I'm going to add this new set. So I'm going to add a new question, that is B, 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 and inside this one B. Next, and OK and finish. Yes. Now update over here, and here you can see this, we have only 5 set. Okay, so I'm going to click on this, and let's check this time this one is updated or not. So I'm going to click on this one and move back over here, and here you can see this, now we have the 6th one also. If I select on this and select on this one, and here you can see this BBB in every field. Okay, so that's it for this video, guys. We have coded and designed this update question. So in the next video I'm going to show you how to design for this one, that is update and delete question. So just stay tuned, subscribe and share with your friends, and thanks for watching.